Ileana, finish off this dipshit here. One shot. She needs to steal it, actually take him down in one shot. Good job, Aaron. I'll have Volu take down this last archer. Alright, that should be good for now. He escapes. Softening it up. This'll work. Good job. We got a door key. Actually, we're gonna break the door open. So we get a little bit of extra weapon experience. No, I didn't want it. Fuck. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, just let him leave first. It's one gone. Kaya, that's a little too much. Okay. Alright, have South weaken him up. Blundering through like a bull in a china shop. Come closer, so I can shatter your ambition like glass. I will beat into your very bones just who rules this land. Oh yeah, one thing to note, the boss is carrying a storm sword. As you can see, it's essentially a stronger version of the Wind Edge. Alright, here we go, this will work. We are the Liberation Army. We demand you free the hostages, or face the consequences. Of all the ridiculous, all you pigs from Dan will be our slaves till you die. It's your destiny. What need to have swine for freedom? Swine are happier being kept and consumed. If that's how you feel, how you really feel, then they were worthless, trivial, only scum of Dan. How could that filth have? Alright. Seize, and that's it. See here, Soft. Who are those three, and where did they come from? Will they join my Liberation Army? They are my personal acquaintances from Benyon, and yeah, they can handle themselves in a fight. But if any more Lagoos join us, there will be problems. We've managed to hide Volug in his true nature, but with more Lagoos, it will surely get out. Any such backlash can be extinguished with proper punishment. But Lagoos, they're powerful and expendable. Just what we need. By all means, invite them to join. They're good friends. I'm sure they'll agree to help if I ask, you mumbling creep. But isn't it the prince and not you who should make those decisions? Question me not, young Soth. My words are the prince's words. You need to understand that. Isn't that right, my prince? Yeah, that's right. You should do as Izuka wishes. I see. I'm glad you see. Now quickly, go talk to your friends and see you don't foul it up. How did you get here so soon? More importantly, how did the investigation go? It went great. In fact, we finished up so quickly that we flew here to back you up in case you needed help. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. You're Micaiah, I take it. I'm Tormod. 3 years back, Soth and I were in the Crimean army, sorta. We fought side by side as mercenaries under Ike. Except I never used you in the last game. Of course, General Ike again. Beg your pardon? Nothing, don't mind me. So anyway, what is this investigation Soth required of you? I began to doubt that the Apostle, Benyan's Empress, actually knew what was happening in Dayan. At only 13, the Apostle may be young, but she's proud and upstanding. Seriously, 13 years old, and you're the Empress of a giant empire, of a country. Can you imagine if the President of the United States was 13 years old? Shit. But anyways, only in the video game could this happen. So I asked Tormod to fill her in on what was really happening here. This is what we learned. The Apostle had noticed something shady about Dayan. She was investigating on her own. She traced to the ones pulling the strings to a certain faction of senators. Now she's snapping mad, but without proof she can't publicly move against them. The Apostle is the highest power in Dayan. Even so, she and the Senate are rarely on good terms with each other. Soth, she promised she'd help us however she can. She said to do whatever is necessary, and that inspired me to find you sooner than later. I see. So I can depend on having you three around, at least for a little while? Yeah, your old pal is here is going to take care of everything. Just try getting rid of me. I can only try. What do you mean by that? Ah, you're as blockheaded as ever. That's Soth. He looks happy for some reason. Because he's reunited with my little one? That must be it. Oh, Soth. Ever since he was small, he's tried to act more grown up than the grown-ups. I've taken care of him for so long, and still I've never seen him smile so easily before. Watch what you say. Comments like that. They reveal that your appearance belies your true age. What do you... Among the Lagoos, there are those who detest and revile half-breeds such as yourself. They call you parentless and deny you any Lagoo's heritage, honor, or dignity. Take due care. Oh no. Save the game. And let's continue.
Lagoo's warriors, led by Tormod, join the escaped prisoners, and Dayan's army grows ever larger. Its victories at Talrega and other key locations have strengthened its position. The army rides across the land, liberating prisoners from Benyan encampments. The Dayan ranks swell with the influx of veteran soldiers, and the men begin to dream of the day when they may retake the capital. Like a fever, conflict grips the nation. The night will be long before this fever breaks. All eyes turn toward Dayan's capital as the liberation begins what all believe will be a long and bloody march.
Chapter 8, Glory Unwanted. You summoned me, Your Grace? Jared, there is trouble. The Apostle has formed an inspection team. She's dispatching it to Dayan. Oh ho! I've arranged to meet with the Senate's Vice Minister, Duke Gatos. If we ask him the favor, I imagine he could discreetly sweep their findings under the rug. But in the meantime, you must obliterate the insurgents. Once that is done, we will devise excuses. Understood, sir. What's the plan? Will the Senators be able to cover up this mess? If the inspection team and the rebel army ever cross paths, even the Senate won't be able to hide the truth. We will lure the rebels to Shifu Swamp. We will plant tales of a mass execution there, and they'll be sure to come. Then we'll trap the malcontents and wipe them from the face of the land. It's amazing. My wound is healed. I give you thanks. I never thought I'd see the silver-haired maiden work miracles before my very eyes. Silver-haired maiden, help them! You must help them! Help who? What's going on? Calm down and tell me. They're killing our men! I beg you, please save them! Prisoners from Jode work camp are being collected in Shifu Swamp and executed. Not only Jode, there's reportedly a plan to exterminate all prisoners in every camp and let the swamp conceal the remains. I've heard nothing of such a plan. It's a false rumor or an enemy trap. It may indeed be a trap, but if we don't investigate, we risk a mass execution. And what if it is a trap and they vanquish the Liberation Army? The dream of restoring Dayan to its glory will die instantly. For the good of Dayan's future, we must ignore this threat. I understand, and that's why I won't take any troops, only myself, and my old friends will go. Micaiah? If you refuse your permission, then I will go alone. Stop right there, little lady. I will not authorize this action without the prince's full approval. Izuka, let her do as she wishes. Please, she hasn't disappointed us yet. My prince, fine, but I can't help but feel as if these children are running your army. Okay, here we go. Info. Talk to Soth. We're just about ready. Let's talk to Tormod and... Micaiah? Oh, sorry. Hey, remember our promise from 3 years ago? There are no secrets between us. Soth, Morim knows that I'm older than I look. I see. Well, don't worry too much about it. You can trust him. Yes, I'm sure of that. Morim seems very trustworthy, but what about everyone else? What would they think if they knew all my abilities came from the mixed blood running through my veins? Bloods they consider cursed. Micaiah, stop. Right now, when they look at me, they have love and affection in their eyes. But would they look at me the same way if they knew? I don't want to find out, Soth. I don't think I could bear the truth. You know we can stop. What do you mean? Look, this was an impossible situation to begin with. You've always led such a secluded life. Ever since you were thrust into this position, I was worried the pressure might get to you. You're right. I knew it would turn out like this. Despite that, I accepted the job. I can't stop now. But Micaiah... Listen, Soth. I realized something after Dayan lost the war. What's that? I realized how much I love my country.